Ladies and gentlemen, when we think of professions like doctors who help people, lawyers who defend clients, and police officers who solve crimes, we agree and recognize their roles in helping others and their significant responsibilities. A common factor enabling them to fulfill these roles is education. Education isn't just going to school, sitting down in your assigned seat, learning for 7 plus hours, and then go home. No, it is something much more than that boring, repetitive cycle. But not everyone knows that. So today, good morning everyone. I am Brian Zuriel from SMP Witama National Plus. Today, I would like to take this special opportunity to speak with you all about the importance of education as the key to future success. Okay? As I mentioned previously, education or school by itself isn't just about grades or ranks, but it's something much bigger and way more valuable. You see, it encompasses the foundation of personal growth in the form of knowledge, skills, and how well we adapt. But most importantly, your character or how you act in society. Education doesn't just have to come from school, but online sources can also help play a role, even social media if used correctly. But wait, this hasn't proved anything. Don't worry, let's get to the point. The reason why people think education is so untrustworthy is the fact that people have the wrong perspective and tend to believe in many misconceptions. Grades define intelligence. Only expensive education is valuable. Memorization equals learning. Those are all wrong. And those are examples of what some people think school is all about. But in reality, school doesn't really care about any of those mentioned previously. In fact, on the contrary, school prioritizes building your character. But what's so important about that? Say that you are in an interview for some job. What is the interviewer trying to see from you? Of course, your knowledge, skills, and requirements. But most of the time, they are trying to see your character. They use out-of-the-box questions to test how your mind works and responds to certain things. And that will also help in determining whether you fit in the workplace or not. And guess what? This mindset can be developed in school or education as a whole. Whether it is from lectures, exercises, presentations, and so on, you name it. Think about it. Academic exercises teach us on how to improve our thinking skills. Group projects teach us how to work together effectively, or we call that collaboration. And this bombardment of assignments that teaches you persistence, discipline, and how to stop being lazy. And not only in the cognitive side, your character also is crucial. The way you act, the way you respond and decide, those determine your morality. And the value that you have in yourself, that's what others see from you. Whether it's just going to the supermarket or meeting with colleagues. So without all that said, education is indeed the key to future success. And it is essential. But if we misunderstand education's real purpose, then it's no use. And that wrong mindset can lead to a misleading life. Look at Indonesia, our wonderful homeland. There are dozens of crimes done by people who can't fulfill their basic needs. People who steal or shoplift. People who kidnap for ransom. They do that because they don't have the necessary resources to get what they need to live. Why? Because they don't have a good enough source of income and can't apply for jobs due to being unqualified and lacking. But guess what? You can get this. And the root of all these problems is education. So you see, the most intelligent professors, some successful entrepreneurs, the greatest and most respected doctors, lawyers, police officers, they didn't just get their skills out of nowhere, but they earned their success due to their amazing effort learning for years and years and years, practicing every single day. And because of that, they've built a character strong enough to withstand anything and everything that they face. And this powerful mindset can indeed come from education. And without these great people, imagine how our world will be today. Okay, one day a student raised his hand up. Teach, what is math even for? It's not even that important in the real world. You're right, said the teacher. What is it even for? Then he asks a basketball player, when you have a competition coming, what do you train? Of course, my basketball skills, but I also do fitness exercises. Hold on. What? Fitness exercises? You mean like push-ups, lift weights? What is that for? It's not like doing that scores points, right? Of course it doesn't. It makes us stronger, have more stamina, and more fit to play basketball. There. The teacher stopped, looked at every single student. Exactly. This case is the same. We learn math and every other subject, not to use that knowledge directly, but to use the growth we gain to be strong enough to handle anything that life throws at us. I really appreciate all your attention. It is such an honor to stand here and release my thoughts to all of you. It is really a pleasure. So I hope that we can all come to an understanding that the opportunity that school gives you should never be wasted. And it shouldn't just be seen as an obligation, because education lays the foundation for career opportunities, social development, economic wealth, but most importantly, an improved quality of life. Thank you.